Groups of Black History. Milestone Media. Black comic book creators and characters in the mainstream media are now popping up more and more than they had in the past. However, there was a time when anything concerning blacks and comics in tandem with each other was still considered taboo in the media. That is why the group I am covering today is so special to me and many others. They use their talents and hard work to become trailblazers in the comic industry and show later generations of African descended people that they should never be afraid to make their own stories for their people. I am talking about none other than Milestone Media Company LLC. Milestone Media was founded in 1993 as a DC Comics imprint by Dwayne McDuffie, Dennis Cowman, Michael Davis, and Derek T. Dingle. Writer Christopher Priest was also involved with the early planning stages of the company. However, he left before any of the projects were published. In the development of the world all Milestone titles were based in, it was based in a continuity called the Dakotaverse, which was wholly separate from the main DC continuity, which the namesake of it is from a fictional Midwestern city that most of the characters are based in. After the setting was created, the writers, including Mr. McDuffie, created a lore Bible that outlined the backstories for the characters in the world at large. While Cowman created the original rough sketches for the original characters that the other artists would use as a guideline, the eventual publishing deal that Milestone had with DC was DC handled the specifics of the publishing. However, Milestone had complete editorial and business control. The only thing that Milestone had to do in return was pay DC Comics a yearly fee and a percentage of their profits. So, in the year of 1993, Milestone released its first 4 titles, 2 of which included Static and Icon. Things kept going strong, and by a year later, they had their first intercompany crossover called Shadow War, and the success of that led to more solo and spin-off series being created. But Milestone would continue to soar and reach wider exposure to a broader audience with the DC/Milestone crossover Worlds Collide, where the Milestone characters from Dakota would cross over with Metropolis-based DC characters. This company that set Milestones has many facts tied to his name, but here are a few that sticks out to me. Milestone characters have made appearances in 2 critically acclaimed DC animated DC universes. Static was the premier Milestone character in the DCAU, most pertinent in his own solo series titled Static Shock. The less popular characters from Milestone also made appearances. Icon, Static, Rocket, and Holocaust all had roles in the Young Justice universe. During its original run, Milestone was the most successful black-ran comic brand at that time. Milestone retained the copyright of all of its IPs and had the final say-so for their licensing and merchandising deals, including trading cards. With that being said, Skybox and DC created trading card universe titled Milestone, the Dakota universe. In total, they released 8 monthly series, 4 miniseries, and 3 crossovers. A good portion of minority comic book creators got their start as founders or employees of Milestone. Part of the reason why I wrote this biography and recorded this video is to help people to realize that black media created by black people has existed for many decades now. We have the ability to change and make change throughout the world if we truly support each other how we're supposed to. And Milestone showed that. Milestone showed that if a group of black people got together and did what they're supposed to do from both a creative, moral, and business standpoint, we could soar to new heights. I'm glad that Milestone is back. Dr. Clark, signing out.